We're a few blocks. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Rhode Island, the first baseman, Danny.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he lays off for ball one. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
This one's down to third. Cabrera's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Needs to get that sinker down. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
Standing in, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a quick bluff here over to first, but he'll just stare him back without throwing. Schwarber, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Snyder is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Mancini is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Again, another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back to...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready now, Duke Snyder.
The right fielder.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Popped up. Santana has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he's safe. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And here comes Junior. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 2-2. Another one sent foul. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
The first baseman, Frank.
And they just don't want to deal with Big Frank here, so they'll give him first on the intentional walk.
Batting 6.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Robinson.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Marte on third, Cabrera on second, Thomas on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Stepping in, number 44. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The left fielder, number 44.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
Number 7. Eugenio.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. So striding forward now, Max Muncy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. He's running. On, he pops it up. Cabrera in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder.
And we'll have to leave it there. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Francisco.
And this is low, ball 1.
Lindor.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder,
Here's the
4.
first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Grandal, the runner at first with 2 gone. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it. Now batting, Clayton Kershaw. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Softly hit to the left side. But right to Cabrera, and that's the first down.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat,
Danny Santana.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Ready for another chance? Duke Snider will be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the ever dangerous third baseman Miguel Cabrera. In there, 0-1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Junior.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
3-1 to him now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Kershaw comes set. 0-1 on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit hard to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk does. In is Jorge Soler as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lindor comes up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this is by Cabrera down the line. A fair ball. At the plate, number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled off. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Snyder is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. A ball and no strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-1. Here it is. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this,
a swing and a miss. Into the box, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nib it. Just be on the attack and let them beat it.
First pitch coming, here it is. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Struck him out. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home.
He's in there. Hey.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
1 and 2.
And a waste pitch there, 1 and 2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2 and 2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2 and 2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Lays off 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Muncy.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Anthony Rendon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Anthony Rendon.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Goes to 3rd with it, and he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. JT Realmuto will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Ball 2 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Muncy, the runner at 3rd. Rendon at 2nd with 1 away. Ground ball right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Kirby Yates, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now in the box, Miguel Cabrera. He went down on strikes last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-1 to him now. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
The center fielder,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Line drive to center field. Mancini has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and in steps Big Frank. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Mancini is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Digging in once again, number 44. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Slow roller down the third baseline. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Now they tag him out between second and third, and it's a double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Marte will get there, and he puts it. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
3-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The batter, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ralph Kiner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ralph Kiner.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trevor Hoffman is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Standing in, Max Muncy, already the beginning of the 7th inning here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Junior's in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ketel Marte.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Danny Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag, and he is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7-inning stretch. Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ketel Marte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 the count. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there. Makes the play. 1 away. In now, Duke Snyder. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Soler on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher.
Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. Sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 0-1 delivery. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now battle
from the stretch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1-2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end. Into the box now, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Popped straight up. And that's in there. Base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So digging in now, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Thomas, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
That's in there, 3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 0-2 delivery. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 44 will start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. 1-0 the count. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Into the corner and slicing foul. Once again a 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Roberto Alomar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Roberto Alomar.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ketel Marte. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Alomar aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Stepping into the box, Duke Snider, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Zach Britton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2 to 3 putout for out number 1. And Cabrera's not going to get a chance to swing it here if they'll just give him first on the intentional walk. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Raleigh Fingers takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Raleigh Fingers.
Ted Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.